I go by the name Lauda, aka Laudated, aka Rapper Tio Common. I'm buzzing on Simple TV. My full name is Gbajimo Ajibola Taiwo. I'm a twin, Taiwo. I have a Kenny, Kende. I'm from Ondo State. That's my state of origin. I am a rapper, particularly indigenous rap. I use my mother tongue, which is Yoruba, to do my music. The name came to existence some years back. I've been called different names in the past, coming up as a, before the artist career of a thing, I've been called nicknames and all. So, but the thing is, when I was in school, some of my friends used to tell me, your voice is loud, you are louder, you are too, So somehow got stick. People start calling me Lauda, then I pick it up, Lauda. The musical journey started years back in school. It started with a friend. Actually, I have flair for I like music, and then I like hip hop, the rap thing. So the early years, I used to listen to Mode 9, DMX. So when we were in class, I had a friend then. So there's this desk, we hit our hands, make beats, and you rap, you freestyle. So we had a group there. So that was when I was in 100 level footer in Akure. So I developed more interest in it. Then from there, I started with singing a bit, then English rap. But over time, I had to fine tune and get a direction of what I would do and my own sound. And I realized I had flair for Yoruba thing because to some certain extent, I understand Yoruba. So the idioms, the adage, and the street slang. So I was able to combine one or two words together and kick off. I decided to rap when I was in 100 level, with a friend. He's an artist too. So I decided I was going to rap with Yoruba, and that, let's say, coincidentally that time, Late Dagrin was in his prime then. So I had a vibe too, like I could do this. So I started then. So that's some couple of years back. But during the school years, it was off and on. You go to studio, record today, you go for gigs, around the school campus. So, but not until 2017, I now moved into the industry more. I'm a go-getter. I never thought about switching or doing anything. I want to do this, I want to do it. There's been a lot of sacrifice, there's been a lot of ups and downs, like a roller coaster, 2017, after my schooling and my NYC, I came down to Lagos full time and I started going to gigs, looking for opportunities to express myself, to show what I got, my talent and all. Basically, the name came last year, as an artist, you have to release a project, you have to release body of work, singles. So I was doing that. Along the line, forces of nature, like, how do I say it? Some things came into place, starting from some stories that concerns me, my journey with the music, Then along the line, I've been afflicted to some industry top dogs that made me realize that it seems it's like this is my time and this is a chance I have to go for. So the rap came in like, okay, I'm doing rap, so okay, rap, time and chance. And I don't know this particular Bible verse that used to say time and chance happen to them, or like a particular story that once something is ordained to happen, it will happen. So I was on NSC, and from NSC I moved on to Slim Case Show. I was just moving like the roller coaster thing, like just keep moving. So I believe this is not just mere doing, it's something worthwhile. So I had to, okay, come up with the name Rap Time and Chance, like it's the time and the chance, let me seize it and do this. So, which I got an avenue to the lead single on the EP called Survive. So I did that song, I wrote that song out of emotions, passions. There was something that happened in the line of my career path that made me write that particular song. So the very day I was writing that song, it came from my heart. Like, man, it has been a long time coming, and I just have to do this. And thank God I'm here, I'm surviving this, and I'm moving on. So that's it. Yeah, that's the question for Survive. The lead single of the EP, which is the one I'm even promoting more. The song, actually the first verse of that song was coming from the angles of 10 years counting. I've been on the ground, like being an underdog, for a long time. Then things I've gone through, going to shows, bouncer pushing you back, who are you, nobody, stuff like that. And about things that happened. There was a competition I went for, so some mishap happened that I won, but I wasn't crowned the winner, so it was painful. Then I talked about the story about on January 2nd, which was the second verse, 2020, the Corona year. So that year was a really tough year, after January 1st, January 2nd, I went for a carnival in Akure. So I was just, friends, I come and perform this, that, and that. So I was there. I was built for performance towards, like in the next 15 minutes, I'll be going to performance. That was around 11:30 towards 12 a.m. So all of a sudden, I just started hearing noise. Hold him, Naim. What's up? Before I knew, I was bound, arrested, and with another guy that was standing beside the guy. So the guy is an artist too, was going to perform too. So from there, they shot in the air. The police officers, they were just normal police officers at that moment. So they arrested us, drove us away down to a police station in Akure. So on getting there, no even interrogation, no questioning. It was just total police brutality, shelling us with planks, beating us like crazily. What do we do? What's up? What's this? This. They were speaking Yoruba, stuff like that. So I was curious, what's going on? It seems it was a robbery scene or something that, So eventually that night, they didn't even tell us anything, but they did total brutality on us. We were beaten, my knees, my ankles were paralyzed. I couldn't walk. From the passage in this of the station, we had to crawl in back to the cell room, both of me and my colleague, the artist. So when we got there, we're not we couldn't even talk again because I was dirty, the whole clothes. I was about to go to stage, you'll be called in the next 15 minutes. The next thing you are in the cell room. So it was crazy. So when we got to the cell room, the following day, the morning after, then that was when we now had clue of what happened. They were like, that was January 2nd. The arrest happened. So as far back as a week before that time, which was Christmas on the 25th, 26th, there was a robbery incident that happened within Okearu, which is in Akure there. So they were looking for the boys, the people that did that. Then I realized that the person I was arrested with was someone that knew. It wasn't directly related to them, but they were trying to get those people through him. Thank God I came to Akure on the 28th of Christmas. So, but Nigerian police, they don't even want to know. So they were like, I was involved at this, so far I'm hanging with him. And because they saw us together at the carnival, we were just chilling, we were just being lively and happy. So they thought we were together. And fortunately, unfortunately, the guy we stay in the same street. So they believe we had a cordial relationship. So not until that morning when we were in the station, then we were being told, we were threatened that we are going to prison, court is this, that SAS is coming to pick us up. A call now came in that they've arrested one of the actual suspects. that gave me a relief on the spot, like, wow, I thank God. But we're still hoping that, because criminals at times, they might say you are among and there's nothing you do. So I was praying in my mind that this guy should not come and say he knows me or something. So the guy has been arrested by SARS. So they brought him down to the station, and immediately the first question was, do you know these people? He said no. So that gave me a relieved mind, like, okay. And the other guy, he said he has never met any one of us. So, but still, that was second. They say they are still going to do a thorough investigation. They drove us down to Federal SARS from that station, where I went to use 2 weeks straight. So, which was hell on heart, like, the cell room, as in very dehumanizing nature. They beat us day in, day out, like you have to confess you are among this, that. And I met some hardened criminals that do highway robbery, killings and all stuff, sort of, So it was an experience whereby even the second verse, immediately I was there. I'm somebody that, I had to, this is happening now, let me put it in a story. I had to start writing from the cell room, like, I have to sell this is my story, let me sell this house. So I started writing then. I wrote some songs from there. That was because day in, day out, the only thing you do is stay inside a room, dark room all day. So what do you have to do? Nothing. So I had to use that avenue to write music and stuff like that while I was there. I learned a whole lot. I learned about how do I say this? I learned about you not going to where you are not. How do I want to say it? Like, I can say it in the pidgin. No go crayfish waka, no go miss waka. Because that night was like as if I miss waka. Because it's not something that should have happened. Then I learned. Then because I had other stories of people that were arrested, personal stories. I learned about being how do I put it? It's like you just have to be truthful, because if I had been dubious or something, or like I've been into crime, it would have been another story. So I learned one should be, because a lot of cases came in, like people were being accused of what they did not do. But immediately I got there was an officer that told me that if you are not involved, don't worry, that no matter how long it takes, you'll be vindicted and you'll be freed. So I learned that one has to be truthful in his ways and without any illicit or any bad characters. The EP I have it's a 7-track project, a body of work. This lead single is Survive, which is what I just narrated, and the second song titled Show Me, just talking about people want to because over the years, this over the decade, like I've been in the music, people are, when you go blow now, they go show you, they waiting they happen, people are just being inquisitive, want to know what's up with you, so that's for the second one. And the third one too is related to the second, which is a PIP, which states about post in peace, like let me post in peace, talking about social media in general, like people cyber bully, like when you post, they'll come to your comment section, start taunting you, start saying some negative vibes to you, they do it for us too, for even mainstream artists, they do that. So that's about that. And then the fourth track is titled Ogade. Ogade is just something I'm saying you should be careful, don't do past yourself, what's no concern, shook mouth, no pull mouth, stuff like that. Then this fifth one is Spread Love, that I featured on the PIP posting. I featured an artist called Alaye Proof. Then on the Spread Love, I featured Tinu Cole, which is talking about love in general, about the whole world, stop police brutality, domestic violence, war, child abuse, stuff like that, about love your neighbor, love one another. So that's it about. Then the sixth track is titled Bitcoin, which is the present generation cryptocurrency we spend, online currency, digital currency. So So just creating vibes with that, better cocoa coins and stuff like that. So then the seventh track, I featured Rukasu on that. Then the seventh track is titled Owo Money, you know. I want to make this money, I want to get this money. So that was it for the 7 tracks. For the EP, Survive. You know, last year was a roller coaster for me. You know, it was crazy. It was fun-filled and all. You know, from the Hennessy, I moved down to MTV Cypher, which gave me another wider audience. I got my DMs, people from South Africa, from Kenya. You know, I'm a big fan, proud of you. I like what you do. You know, stuff like that. So that Survive. I had a story, you know, about my career, about my hustle, you know. And these days, Nigerian music is tending towards the hip hop community is not that heavy like it used to be before, you know. Afrobeat now, but I've been able to, okay, let me tell my story, let me do this, you know. So that's why Survive is on. It's been positive so far. It's been positive. I've been getting positive reviews from people, from fans. Every day I get I had a challenge. I ended last on the 20th of this month. I did a challenge for the Survive track, which people liked, and I've been getting reviews a whole lot. So I'm still promoting the EP to get a big, wider acceptance and audience for it to blow big. So I'm still working on that, and, you know, radios and interviews and media tours, video for Survive. So we're working on that now. So it's something I want to make. I pray and I hope it goes bigger. I'm not where I used to be right now in the music space. I could see, because I could see some people, because me being with Vector, being with MI, being with Slim Case has given me a leverage whereby people think, you know, perception is key. So people put me in that light like, you're already there, boss. So I tend to see myself like, oh, well, since I'm moving. So that has been a positive one for me. I hope to inspire the younger ones. I hope to inspire not only the younger ones, even my colleagues, people older than me with my music. You know, I'm more of a lyrics person. I write lyrics. I try to, you know, express myself so people should understand me well. So by that, I want them to be inspired with what I do. Like, okay, this guy, since this person can do it, you know, I can do it too, because I'm a testimony to myself. I'm not where I used to be before. I never knew my music. That's what I'm working towards. Like, okay, people should appreciate what I do. But I'm seeing results. Like, okay, people are like, okay. Well, I believe over time, I'll be way advanced than here. So I moved. So I believe. One thing that is constant is change. Change is very constant, and things keep evolving. If we look at the sphere now, the whole industry now, we will see that, because I'm an hip hop person. I wouldn't lie about that. I do rap, so I do hip hop. So, but hip hop now is not getting that attention like the days of MI, the days of Dark Green, you know, when it was still very, very heavy. Now, the likes of you know, Wizzy, Davido, Bonner, the Afrobeat thing is going. But now, because of that, I have to, you know, that's why I have to be more creative. I have to diversify into what I do. Like, okay, let me blend into, so I'll be able to sell, because it's how are you going to sell if you keep being stagnant with the old ways? You know, not old ways, but I'm more of, let's say, okay, let me balance this. And the industry in general now, you have to know what's in vogue. You have to know the sound. Sound keeps evolving, things keep changing, so you don't get stuck in the past. So you have to work with producers that are vibrant and out there now, new generation producers and all. So that's it. I look up to Vector, I look up to MI, I look up to Omale. Yeah, I look up to, there are people, I look up to a lot of people actually, but I just don't want to keep mentioning names. So I like their sound, I like their music. I like Bella Shmoda too. I like Benson. I don't want to mention the whole name, Mr. Benson. So I think there are people I look up to work with too, so. Rap for life. Rap will always be, because rap is an expression of words. Rap is in poetry. Even singing, rap is in it too. It now depends. That's why I said it depends on your creative ability. How can you create? How can you do it that will be acceptable? How do you do it? How do you express it? So rap will always be around in the future. I believe that. Right now, what I still have on my table, I've not finished eating it, which is my EP. I'm still promoting it. I'm still gonna shoot a video next month for Survive. Then for Bitcoin 2, I'm shooting a video. Then after that, I have another entire project I'm working on now, which will have more of Afrobeat, because people now want, okay, let's see you in another dimension apart from rap. So I'm working on that too. So I'm recording songs in that light, Afrobeat, and infused with rap. So that's it. I think the advice people have been giving me so far on my social media comments is keep up the good work. And I think that was the advice. So I keep up doing what I do, and then I try to gain more, to acquire more knowledge. Like, I don't just stay stagnant. I read books. I should develop myself more, learn more music. Music. How do I put it? Techniques. I'm not much of a singer, but these days I've been singing. So I think I have to do that. Then at least I should get to play one or two musical instruments. So that's it. First and foremost, go get your PVC. I have mine. I think I won't mention names, I won't mention affiliations, I won't mention party, but Nigerian right now, the state we have right now is not good, it's bad. So I think we need someone young, but I don't know, the power beyond that, I don't know. People are not giving us a chance, because if we look at it, are you Bitcoin Lauda, I think local cryptocurrency, NFT today, many things don't change, but we are still in our politics, is still run the whole way. Why? How will things work? It won't work. So we need to overhaul the system. I think there have to be a new system, new set of people, not the old people that have been coming. Change parties. They will just change another name and still give us the whole old vibes. Nothing. They will come. They want, as at this present dispensation, still telling us they want to build road. They want to build whereby advanced nations are doing greater. You want to come now, you want to campaign, I'll give you goods, I'll give you scholar, those are whole things. They should do more way better than that. So I think you should go get their PVC and vote for their choice of candidates, the right person that would lead us to the right path. That's part of my vision. Let's say by the time I don't see this music thing I don't see it like I don't see like there's a destination I'm going. I think it's a for life thing. So at the point in time when I look back, I want to be happy that I made an impact in my time with my music, like my craft. People accepted me, and my music makes people feel happy. That's one thing I realized, because I'm a fan of DMX. I've seen whereby people say their music heals them, Some artists I've heard of testimony of artists that their fans will say when they listen to their music, they feel elated, they feel happy. It reduces stress, you know, they feel confident with their self. So stuff like that, things like that I like to hear. Like my music is a medicine. My music heals, my music soothes them and relieves them from their stress. Yo, ain't me. I go by the name Lauda, aka Laudated, aka rapper. Yo, come on. Oh man. Yeah, I'm on Simple TV. Keep it logged, keep watching Simple TV. And don't forget to stream my EP, Rap Time and Chance. It's on all digital music stores online. Keep streaming.